Took a girl out last Friday. She smiled like June on a slow highway. I poured the wine, cracked a joke, and nearly said your name in smoke. Almost said her name when the sky turned soft and the music came. She didn't ask, just looked away. Guess ghosts still haunt what lips betray. We danced a bit, she leaned in near. I whispered close, but you were here. In every move, in every breath, still writing you inside my chest. Almost called her what I knew, the name that still feels stitched in blue. I bit my tongue, I bowed in shame. Almost said your name again. You don't just leave when people part. You stay beneath the tongue and heart. I'll see her once, maybe once more, but I know what this ache is for. 'Cause love don't leave the same, it stays in names we almost say. And yours won't go away. She laughed at something dumb I said, pulled her jacket off, tossed her head. Sun hit her eyes just like before, but this time I didn't brace for war. I didn't flinch when she smiled, didn't drift off for a while, didn't see ghosts in her hair, just someone real right there. She sipped her drink, called me kind, and I didn't hide behind old lines. I stayed present, let her speak, didn't compare, didn't feel weak. I didn't wince at her laugh, didn't hear echoes from the past. It wasn't love, not yet a while, but I didn't flinch when she smiled. Maybe hurt don't leave all clean, but joy finds cracks in between. So here's to days soft and small, to not retreating after the fall. She smiled once, I stayed a while, didn't flinch, just let it file. She smiled and I didn't run. Said she liked hers dark, no cream, stirred with slow, familiar lean. I grabbed the pot, no hand shook, poured it like a second look. She let me pour her coffee slow, didn't rush, didn't say go. It felt like something calm and deep, two broken hearts that start to breathe. We sat in booths, not touching skin, but words came out like violins. She smiled all small, I stirred my cup, and neither one of us looked up. She let me pour without a word, no promises, no heart stirred. But in that sip, a door creaked wide, where hurt stepped out and trust stepped inside. Maybe love begins in heat, of mugs not mouths, of seats not sheets. She paid the check, I watched her leave. A little ache, but not to grieve. She didn't stay, but I still see. She let me pour and trusted me, and that's more than most do lately. Heard that song in aisle 10, the one she used to hum back then. I froze, I braced, I turned away, but stayed instead and let it play. Didn't cry this time, didn't shake, just let the chorus slowly break. The pain was there, but not the flood, just a memory with softer blood. The line still hit, the chords still knew, but I stood tall, just pushing through. No blurry eyes, no choked out breath, just a smile for what was left. Didn't skip or press rewind, didn't wish I could unwind. Maybe hurt don't always shine, 'cause I didn't cry this time. Grief don't leave, it just learns how to whisper when it used to shout. So let that jukebox spin her name, I'll let it play without the shame. A little crack, a little climb, but I didn't cry this time. And maybe next time I'll sing along.
We sat in the back seat, doors both wide, neither one with tears to hide. Street light flickered through the glass, but not one word about the past. It was a backseat goodbye. No shouts, no kiss, no reasons why. Just heavy air and tired eyes. Sometimes love just dies that quiet. She looked out at the neighbor's yard. I stared straight through the windshield stars. The silence louder than a fight. Two broken hearts, both out of light. It was a backseat kind of end. Not lovers now, not quite friends. And though I just sighed and let it lie. Some goodbyes slam and leave a mark. Ours faded like the dashboard dark. I drove her home, no music played. She touched the door but didn't wait. Still dream that ride some nights gone by. That cold, soft-spoken backseat goodbye. The kind you feel but never cry. Kind you feel, but never cry. Queen size bed, too much space. But I still curl to the same old place. Left side cold, right side warm. Like you just left to ride the storm. Still sleep on my side like you're there. Still reach out, catch empty air. No one to nudge me in the dark. Muscle memory leaves a mark. The pillow dips where your hair lay. I never moved it to this day. I tried once, felt all wrong. Like moving you meant moving on. Still sleep crooked, still sleep deep. Still dream things I shouldn't keep. I know you're gone, I know it's right, but I still
but for now I just don't try. You took the sun, I kept the tide. Still sleep on my side. Still miss the other half of home. I played it soft that August night. She sat there in the porch swing light. I strummed the chords but held my breath. She said, I'm tired, then softly left. She never heard the last verse, the one I wrote when love hurt. She caught the tune but missed the pain. Left before I sang her name. I stayed up late and wrote it down. Poured out truths I couldn't sound. Thought she might come back and hear, but empty doors don't lend an ear. She never heard the quiet plea hidden deep in melody. And now that song just fades and blurs. She never heard the last verse. Maybe she knew it would break her heart, so she left before the slowest part. Now I still play it time to time, to a darker porch, a worn out line. But I never sing that final word, 'cause she's not there and won't be heard. She never heard what mattered She asked why I pause at June, why I flinch at certain tunes. I stirred my drink, took a breath, said I'm still mending from what's left. Told her about the last one true. Didn't dress it up in blue, just the truth, plain and fair. She left, and I still care. She didn't flinch, didn't judge, just nodded slow and didn't budge. Said that's alright, I've got some cracks. Then poured more wine and leaned back. took it in like an old friend, not someone looking to defend. Maybe hearts heal with open speech, not when we fake what we can't reach. So if she stays or walks away, at least I showed my scars today. Didn't fake, didn't pretend. Told her about the last one and somehow felt okay.
She liked me clean cut, button tight. Said stubble made me look uptight. But now I let it grow out slow, just seeing who I am below. I grew my beard out again, didn't ask no why or when. Looked in the mirror, saw some years, but also saw a man appear. Barbara said try something bold, so I said let's watch it unfold. Maybe grief's in every hair, but so is growth and breathing air. I ain't changing just to feel new, I'm just finding what's always true. She liked clean, I liked the wind, so I grew my beard out again. Not every change is just a mask, sometimes it's the truest task. Some folks heal by going far, I stayed home, did the truest ask. Not her man, not who I've been, just me and a little chin skin. Let it grow like I had to. Bought the ring in late July, thought I'd ask beneath blue sky. Practice lines and clean the floor, now it sleeps inside a drawer. The ring in the drawer still shines, but it don't mean forever now, just time. A circle meant for promises, now wrapped in dust, and what this is. She moved out with just a bag, left the key and one torn flag.
didn't ask for what I hid. Some things you don't forgive or bid. The ring in the drawer won't fade. Still perfect, still unpaid. It used to shout, now it just waits for hands that shook too late. I thought love meant a diamond band. Turns out it needs a steadier hand. I don't open that drawer much, but sometimes miss the weight, the touch. I never used that hopeful stone. Now it just sleeps forever alone. The ring still fits, but not for her. Boiled the rice, burned the pan. You used to stir with both your hands. Now it's just me and a single plate. Still set the table, still pour late. Cooking for one feels like a test, like holding fire inside your chest. No candlelight, no second bite, but somehow dinner still feels right. I hum your song near the sink. Your wine glass waits, but I don't drink. I mess the recipe again, but eat it slow, like back when. Cooking for one, but not alone. Your echo's still in pots I own, and every spice I reach to find still tastes like memories you left behind. Healing ain't about moving fast. It's learning to sit with what won't last. Someday maybe I'll cook for two, but for tonight it's me and stew. And though you're gone, it's not undone. I'm learning now to cook for one. And eat in peace with ghosts I trust. braced for cold most every day. Wore my coat when skies were gray. Didn't trust the spring to stay, but then she smiled that certain way. Didn't think I'd feel this warm again. Didn't plan, didn't pretend. Wasn't searching, wasn't brave, but love found room in what I gave. She didn't fix, didn't preach, just reached across the diner seat, held my hand and let it go, like saying you're enough, you know. She didn't fix, didn't preach, just reached across the diner seat, held my hand and let it go, like saying you're enough, you know. Didn't expect this gentle fire, didn't ask for hearts too tired, but somehow life rode her back and didn't think I'd feel this warm again. Sometimes peace wears someone's name and walks in slow, not seeking fame. So I won't rush, I won't claim, but I'll remember how it came, like a wind that don't explain, this warmth that rose from rain. And I'll let it stay a while. Sometimes peace wears someone's name and walks in slow, not seeking fame. So I won't rush, I won't claim, but I'll remember how it came, like a wind that don't explain, this warmth that rose from rain. And I'll let it stay a while.
Used to talk to empty chairs, to ghosted texts and midnight glares. Now I stand in the bathroom light, look myself in the eye each night. Started talking to the mirror, not her shadow, but someone nearer. The man who stayed, who didn't fall, who faced the break and bore it all. Said you did good just getting through, didn't fold, just bruised a few. You ain't broken, you're just bruised, and love ain't meant to be confused. The mirror don't judge, it just shows the lines I earn, the parts that grow. It don't lie, but it don't sneer, so I started talking to the mirror. He's not perfect, but he stayed, and that's enough. Some nights I pray. So if someday love comes knocking light, I'll know it's time, I'll know what's right. Till then I'll face the man I feared, who talks back from the mirror clear. We're gonna be just fine.
he's not perfect, but he's stayed. And that's enough. Some nights I prayed. So if someday love comes knocking like, I'll know it's time, I'll know what's right. Till then I'll face the man I feared, who talks back from the mirror clear. We're gonna be just fine. She threw her head like you once did. Same small grin, same half-lid. But it didn't hit me like before. It didn't hurt, it didn't pour. She laughed like you, but softer too. No shadow in the way it flew. No echo sharp, no pain to chase. Just sound that floated into grace. She told a joke about nothing much, and I laughed back. No ghost to touch. Didn't compare, didn't rewind. Just let the moment treat me kind. She laughed like you, but not the same. Didn't trigger or call your name. Just her own way, her own light. And I didn't flinch, I held it right. Maybe love returns not bold, but in small sounds we dare to hold. So if she calls, I might reply, not to forget, but just to try. 'Cause she laughed like you, yes true, but softer, and I laughed too. And that's a start. That's a start. She said we're different, we both know. I said differences still grow. We fought, we paused, then fought again, till quiet became our only friend. She wasn't wrong for letting go. We held too tight, forgot to grow. She needed light, I gave her stone. We turned our house into a lone. She packed in silence, no big scene. Left my hoodie and my dream. I didn't beg, I didn't plead. Just stood still where I used to lead. She wasn't cold,
just stepped out of broken rules. And though it stung, I now admit sometimes the wrong thing is to sit. Love ain't perfect, love ain't neat, but sometimes leaving keeps it sweet. So if they ask who messed it up, I won't blame fate or luck or cup. She wasn't wrong for moving on, she just left when the right was gone. And I still wish her light beyond this song.
Used to check each Friday night, scrolling through just to feel right, seeing smiles with folks I don't know, wishing I didn't care so low. But I'm looking her name up less than last week, I must confess. It still stings, sure I won't lie, but I don't stare like I used to cry. Her new dog, some mountain view, a party pig, a baby too. I closed the app and breathed real deep. Didn't lose my sleep this week. Her new dog, some mountain view, a party pick, a baby too. I closed the app and breathed real deep. Didn't lose my sleep this week. I'm still looking, just not obsessed, and then that counts more than I'd have guessed. She's moving on, I get the mess, but I'm looking her name up less. Healing ain't grand, it ain't a win, it's just less time where she's been. So here's to slow, and here's to peace, to quiet nights and thoughts that cease. Someday maybe no address, 'cause I'll stop looking her name, yes, and maybe I'll search for mine instead.
Turn your first 20 her name up list, and maybe I'll search for mine instead.
Used to rush just to get back, to porch lights on and a warm laugh. Now the door's dark, the room's cold, but I've learned not to fold. I'm walking myself home these days, no arms to run to, but I'm okay. Streetlights hum and my hands swing low, but I go slow and let it show.
past the diner, nod to Joe. He don't ask, he kinda knows. Used to feel like half a man. Now I just walk, 'cause I still can. I'm walking myself through each mile, and somehow that feels more like style. Don't need to chase what wouldn't stay. I've got 2 feet in better days. Being alone don't mean you're lost. Some peace comes slow, but it ain't cost. So I whistle low and fix my cap. Let the silence fill the gaps. Not waiting now for love to phone. Just walking myself home. And that's enough for tonight. I'm walking myself through each mile. Somehow that feels more like style. Don't need to chase what wouldn't stay. I've got 2 feet in better days. Being alone don't mean you're lost. Some peace comes slow, but it ain't cost. So I whistle low and fix my cap. Let the silence fill the gaps. Not waiting now for love to phone. Just walking myself home. And that's enough for tonight. Wrote a list on grocery night. Meant to scribble milk and light, but there it was in cursive paint. I still wrote her name again. I still write her name sometimes, out of rhythm, not by design. Like muscle memory of a flame that still knows how to spell her name. She's not the girl I dream at night, but sometimes hearts just hold too tight. New love don't mind, she understands. Just squeezes soft and holds my hand. I ain't wishing for return. I ain't lost, I ain't still burned. But every now and then it climbs, and I still write her name sometimes. Letting go don't mean erased. Some names time just won't replace. So if you see a napkin torn with a name from days long worn, don't mean I'm looking back in shame. It just means I loved her name, and I still do, in a quiet way.
Met her through a friend last May. She wore red shoes, smiled all day. We laughed at lines, we danced till 10. But I kept thinking of back then. Tried dating again, gave it a go. Held her hand, moved real slow. But somewhere in her softest grin, I saw your face again. She liked jazz, not country chords. Said sweet things I once adored. But when she leaned in close and right, my chest went quiet, lost its light. Tried kissing again, felt her skin, but my heart just wouldn't begin. She asked, "You okay?" I couldn't lie, said, "You're great," but I still tried. Love don't grow in someone new. When ghosts still sleep next to you. So I paid the check, walked her home, told her thanks for not feeling alone. But till my heart stops whispering when I ain't ready to date again. Still healing, still not fair to them. She walks like the wind, knows her name. Slow and sure, no need for flame. She pours her tea, folds her sleeve, talks in pauses that make me breathe. And I love the way she doesn't rush, lets the quiet do its hush. She don't fill the space with proof or must, just silence and a little trust. She asks, but waits before reply. Looks me soft, not needing why. She doesn't flinch when I go slow, just nods and lets the moment grow. She don't chase, don't run ahead, just walks beside instead. And I don't feel like I'm in a crush, 'cause I love the way she doesn't rush. Some hearts heal in fields, not fire. Hers walks with a quiet wire.
maybe love ain't loud this time. Maybe peace is the better sign. She lets me talk when I need hush, and I stay, 'cause she doesn't rush. And that feels like love might work. She warts heal in fields, not fire. And hers walks with a quiet wire. She lets me talk when I need hush, and I stay, 'cause she doesn't rush. And that feels like love might work. Ray cracked a joke about my boots. I rolled my eyes, said, "Ain't that the truth?" But then I laughed, not just a sound, a full-on shake from deep down. It was the first time I laughed again, not polite or forced, pretend, felt like a window opened wide, and grief stepped back just for a ride. Didn't notice till halfway through, that smile was real, and so were you. Not her, not love, just me and beer, and friends who stayed when I stayed here. I didn't plan it, didn't scheme, didn't need some grand new dream, just cracked and creased from deep within the first time I laughed again. Laughter's not a finish line, it's a flare that says I'm trying fine. Might not be ready for brand new, but this felt like